there are certain.
He is clocked out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I know.
George has been under a tremendous amount of abuse.
No,
No, stop, George. I want you over here with me. George, I want you over here with me. Chase him down. Go. You find him. George, no, go get him. Go get him. I said this, he walked, and that's a first, and now we're going to have to deal with the fallout of this episode for the next 2 months. I swear to God, Bobby Lee, you pissed off my co-host. He's probably crying in the driveway.
You know, the Beatles could have lost Ringo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Shout out to the Myman.
Okay.
Yeah, but we just took.
I mean, if Ringo left, they would be like, oh, let's shoot fucking Abbey Road, record Abbey Road.
We just shot a new profile picture.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying is that
we need him.
That attitude right there was just unprofessional.
It was a bit unprofessional.
It was unprofessional.
Yeah, it was.
Listen, I'm a guest, right? I feel hurt and abandoned.
I know.
I feel rejected.
Me too.
And this was fucked up, bro. All right. So if he doesn't come, because I got to go now.
No,
I know.
If he doesn't come back here, if he doesn't come back here by the time I'm done,
I'm walking too.
No, get him.
What the fuck? Love your podcast, man. It's so dope.
He was just saying that as long as we stay together, bro, this thing can go to the moon, brother.
You guys are at Wham.
What? He's just saying, like, as long as we stay together, this thing can go to the moon.
You guys are like Simon Garfunkel.
Oh, I'm glad. You say as long as we stay together, we're going to the moon?
Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck, that sucks.
You're Paul Simon. You're Garfunkel.
No, George isn't coming back.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not?
No, I lied.
He's not coming back?
Absolutely.
Why? Did I really hurt him? Be honest with me.
So.
Well, it wasn't just you also. I'm going to be honest.
Is he really mad, this fucking guy?
Hey.
Yeah.
I, too, am confused.
I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not. And I'm gonna tell the audience saying all this. He took a little abuse on this episode. You know, he got vulnerable.
See, I got too mean. And George and my guys over here, you guys check me.
No, but
it wasn't
too mean.
No, he's a comedian. He's like,
he
we're all
could
just
handle
joking.
it.
We're
I
just
know, I
fucking
thought he could
around. We're
handle
just
it,
fucking around. It was all fun and jest. We got to do something.
Dude, my dick just got fucking.
We got to do something, bro.
We are gonna do something, right? And I could replace George.
Is he coming back? Oh, he's not coming back.
He's not coming back?
You could say that.
Is he really mad?
I thought he was kidding. No, I mean, too. I thought he was kidding.
I didn't think he was kidding.
Oh,
I
we
know
have
George.
beef with a guy? I don't know.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I know, but you have beef
this type
now.
of stuff.
You have
I
beef
fixed
now.
this
I
type
didn't
of
do
stuff.
anything wrong.
I know, but regardless, you got beef with him now.
Oh, he's mad at you guys.
No, not me.
We're not backing him.
He definitely can't.
No, you did the lob.
No, fuck you. There's an audience you saw. Don't fucking even try that.
No.
I passed him the rock. I stood up from the whole fucking show. Don't even fucking try that
What
shit,
part was
dude.
it? What part was it?
He just took a lot of abuse.
Well,
Well, it's just I've had a few rough days. We've been traveling.
Wait, has he done that before?
he's wanted to.
And he gets that sensitive.
Yeah.
Well, but can I keep defending him, please? Because no one's
Try.
Okay. That chair is a tough chair. The guest, okay. Your respect for George and also for this show will be analyzed by the audience by your direction facing George on this show.
Which I noticed in the beginning. You did a.
It's very hard. I'm not saying.
No.
I'm not
In the beginning, Bobby, about the first half, when George was involved, he was, and this can't be negated. You were inclusive. You were left to your right, and based on that metric that you described, he was doing great. But George kind of turned off.
Got it.
Well, no, he did the monologue.
And then you said
the monologue is where he went awry.
Right.
It went awry there, and he lost. You know what I mean? And then
I think
we should have called it out, which I did.
No, I think he thinks that even though at the end we made a joke about the length, he thinks we weren't listening and have discredited the entire monologue, which is not.
Which wasn't true.
He's not separated.
Live in the moment is what he's trying to say. But I have a feeling, bro, that we're gonna see each other again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do high and mighty things. There's a good chemistry. You know what? I'll be the fourth guy.
Dude, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Sometimes I'll be the fourth guy. I'll come in and listen. Next time I come here, I'm gonna bring George a gift. I'm gonna make amends, right? I'm gonna make it right because that's who I am as a person. All right. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. One day. Right. George never.
Yeah, ever again, probably.
I'll fuck with him here. He's never coming into my house.
You went on to say about authority over women. If I have a responsibility over her, I must have a degree of authority.
Yeah.
For the same reason, if I have responsibility over and people are going to use their mind, it's an example, an analogy, responsibility over a child, I have to have some authority.
Yeah.
So you believe as part of your ownership or your property of the woman, you have authority over her.
No, I believe if you have
That's what you said.
I believe if you have responsibility over something, you have to have a degree of authority or you can't be responsible.
Yeah, but authority means, again, that you're the boss.
The point I'm making, if you'll please let me finish
Sure.
at this point. The point I was trying to make was talking about the safety of a woman. She was walking alone at night, and I was saying, well, I wouldn't let my woman walk alone at night. And they said, well, you're not in charge of her. You don't get to decide what she does. I said, I understand, but if I'm responsible for her safety, and I'm the person who's burdened with making sure she is safe, I have to have the authority to say, don't put yourself in unsafe situations. The two things are linked.
Well, you don't have authority. You can absolutely have the right to say to the woman you're with, I don't think you should, but ultimately...
If she decides, then I can't force her.
Right, so authority implies that you have the ability to control someone.
No, authority implies that I have the moral right to sit and say that that's an irresponsible thing to do and I'm responsible for
That's not what authority means.
Well, I'm not going to... If you think I'm going to lock somebody up in their room, is that what you're implying?
No, I don't think you know what authority means.
I know what it means. I'm saying that if
Well, just a different description of what authority means.
If I have responsibility for her safety, then I have to have the authority to tell her not to do unsafe
Yeah,
things.
but authority means that you have some form of control over this woman.
I think what you're trying to do...
I'm only trying to get to what you think. Honestly, I am. I come with no agenda here at all.
I understand. And I'm explaining very, very clearly. If I have responsibility over said subject, I have to have authority over it. So let me say you have children, right?
Right.
You have responsibility for them.
No, I have legal authority over my children. That is very different to having legal authority over my wife or my female partner.
Completely. But the point I'm trying to make...
So you accept that?
I accept that
Because you used the analogy of responsibility for a child.
My friend, these are very...
These are actually really important things.
They're
Andrew.
important things, but you interrupt me every 5 seconds, so it's hard for me to actually explain my point. The point I'm making here is very simple. You have children, and you're responsible for their safety, so you're going to have authority to say, don't go out at night, perhaps, because you want them to be safe.
I have legal authority.
You have a legal authority.
Yeah.
Legal authority. I'm saying that if I had a woman, and the question where you've raised this soundbite from, I was asked about protecting a woman, making sure she's safe. And I would say I wouldn't want her to go out at night on her own because I'm responsible for her safety. And someone said, well, you don't have authority over her to do that. And I said, well, no, I can't force her to stay inside. But if she were to ask me, how do I protect myself at night? I would say, well, you should stay inside. That's how you should do it.
I don't have an issue with what
So
you
we
just
agree.
Said. No.
It's the semantics.
No, it's not semantics. And this is where I don't think you quite get why there's a furore over what you say, with respect. Because the semantics point would be if we're saying the same thing in different ways, but we're not. I'm saying to you that when you say I have to have some authority over a woman, I say to you, you have no right to any authority over a woman. You do over a child if it's your child, because you are the legal appointed guardian of that child.
Understood.
You're not a legally appointed guardian or authority over your wife or female partner.
Legally appointed, absolutely not. I agree. However, when it comes to things like personal responsibility or personal safety, men, largely by society, are accepted. We're the protectors and providers. We can sit here and pretend that in the world we live in, if me and my wife were walking down the street and men were to come up and try and attack us, I wouldn't be the one fighting. But we both know in reality I would.
Right.
I have a degree of responsibility to protect her. So if I have a degree of responsibility to protect her physically, then the point I'm trying to make is I will do my best to make sure she's never putting herself in unsafe situations.
Do you wish you hadn't used the word authority?
The authority is something that she would give to me. She would come to me and say, how can I make sure I'm as safe as possible?
But I don't want to interrupt you. I just want to point out that's not what authority means.
If someone gives, a person can give
voluntary
somebody else
authority is not authority.
No, but that's the point.
It's not.
Piers.
Andrew, it's not.
Piers, if a woman comes to me and says, I want you to keep me safe, she is handing me authority for her safety.
But do you understand the difference between having authority over somebody and somebody giving you permission to have authority?
Completely. I never said
one is consensual and one isn't.
But why are we pretending I do unconsensual things?
Because you literally say, I must have a degree of authority. I have to have some authority. And the point about
only if I'm responsible for her safety. If I'm not responsible for her safety, I don't have authority.
If your position now is that with her permission, I would like to have authority when we go out at night to protect her, that's a different thing.
That was always my position.
But that's not what you said.
But that was always my position, Piers.
So again, I simply say to you,
It is what I said, though.
Do you wish you'd phrased it a different way?
No, because we're talking about long format copy where I'm talking about a woman who has come to me and said, you're responsible for making sure I'm safe.